Hi, this is Ashok from ZyNerd. We'll be looking at the Kerala State Counselling NEET UG 2026 application demo. Kerala has opened up the application for NEET UG 2026, basically for the medical and allied courses. Once the NEET results are out, every year they open up the application. So in case you have not applied for Kerala yet, and basis your NEET ranks, you want to apply for MBBS, BDS in Kerala, this is an option, or other medical allied courses. In case you are not from Kerala, still there are all India seats, or there might be options for NRI candidates who are non-Keralites in this. We'll just quickly run through everything in terms of eligibility too, and then also go through the complete application demo. Where do you go ahead with for the application? You go to the website ce-kerala.gov.in and then go on to KEAM 2026. So this is where you will fill in your applications. The links are available in the description as well. You can have a look at the links. The application opened a day back, and then the closing date is 27/7. Morning at 11 a.m. Please note that complete your application as early as possible. Eligibility for the Kerala State Counselling, there are two eligibilities criteria. One is for Keralites and NK1, who are basically eligible for the government seats, and another is for other candidates who are basically non-Keralites too. So here first eligibility is basically for Keralites, should have been born in Kerala. The candidate should have been born in Kerala, or the candidates, one of the candidates' parents should have been born in Kerala. Also children of All India Service Officers, IAS, IPS, or any All India service who are allotted to Kerala cadre are considered Keralites, but they will not be eligible for any kind of reservation, either SC, ST, or Kerala's backward class reservation categories. They will not be eligible for. All these candidates are also eligible for the state merit seats, and also eligible for 15% of self-financing colleges. Every Keralite is eligible for that. So anybody who has been born in Kerala and anybody whose parent has been born in Kerala is the primary criteria, along with AAS officers' children. Now next is non-Keralite category 1. If you belong to non-Keralite category 1, you are eligible for similar seats, for government seats and other seats like Keralites, except that you are not eligible for communal or special reservation. So any kind of reservation like PWD, etc., you will not be eligible for. Who are non-Keralites? One, anybody who has undergone the qualifying course. What is the qualifying course here? +2. And is the son of daughter of non-Keralite Government of India or defense service employee. So you're not a Keralite, that is why you're looking at this criteria first of all. But you are a Government of India employee or a defense service employee, and your son or daughter has studied +2 in Kerala, you are eligible. Anybody who has undergone the qualifying course in Kerala, or is the son of daughter of non-Keralites who have served the government of Kerala, state government of Kerala for 2 years, and candidate who is not of Kerala origin. You are not of Kerala origin, father or mother did not serve in the government, but still if you have resided in Kerala for at least 5 years within the last 12 years of schooling, then you are eligible. And candidate who is not of Kerala origin, but you have studied in Kerala from 8th to 12th. You are not of Kerala origin, parents has nothing to do with Kerala, not born in Kerala, but still you have studied from 8th to 12th in Kerala, then you are also eligible. But you won't be able to avail communal reservation. You will be eligible for only the state merit seats, which is basically your general category or UR category seats, and also the All India merit seats, which everybody is eligible for. Now we come to the third part, which is non-Keralite 2. Anybody who is a non-Keralite is eligible for 15% seats in self-financing colleges. These are called All India merit seats. They are also eligible on second priority for NRI seats. After all, Keralites or NK1 category candidates are eligible, avail their seats. Whatever is balanced, they are eligible for. So who comes under non-Keralite? Anybody who does not come under Keralite or non-Keralite 1 are eligible as non-Keralite category 2. This does not include other nationalities. It includes only either Indians or OCAs who come under this categories. Every NEET UG qualified candidate is eligible under this category. They are not eligible for government seats, or no reservation is applicable for them. Now next we look at application fee. If for any medical or allied courses, your application fee will be 650. If you are general category or any category other than SC, ST, if you belong to the ST category, SC categories would pay 260 rupees, and ST category there is a fee exemption for application. So we'll get into the application. The application link is this. So if once you go in, once you go to CE Kerala, you can click on this link and it will take you to this page. Here you start with register, and then you also have candidate login. The initial process is the registration, simple registration process, followed by a full application that you have to do. Post initial registration, whenever you can save your application at any point in time and come back to candidate login and complete your application. But given that you have a very less time, at least complete it by the 27th. basically. So, and next we look at points to once you click on the new register here, just go through all these. It is a simple guideline page where you will get look at all the guidelines and then also check on this. If you have time, please read the prospectus, or you can also look at Kerala Infogates that we will come up with. It says please read the prospectus, but you can go ahead. You can proceed for registration after clicking all of these, and then we will go into the registration page. This is what the registration page is. We have split it across. One, you have the name, register, name, date of birth and everything, including the password, email number, email ID, etc. So this is basically to get your name, date of birth, and then your mobile number and email ID and password for registration. This is like a basic login ID creation. You go ahead, enter your name. This should be exactly as in the 10th certificate. That is what they have mentioned. So please mention in the as in the 10th certificate. That different name doesn't matter here. Just register as per 10th certificate. Next, you go on to the date of birth. Date of birth, you need not mention +91 or 0. Enter your 10-digit mobile number. Only Indian mobile numbers with 10 digits will work over here. You will get all details over here, so don't miss that mobile number. Next, enter your email address. Email address should be your email address or parents' email address. Don't give the net center's email address. Communication will come in the email address. In case there is a document that needs to be uploaded, re-uploaded, all these will come into your email address. So please give your correct email address. Mobile number and email address is very important. Select a password, any password, something like this. Not necessarily this, but something like this with one special character, one letter and alphabets. You will be able to select with minimum of 8 characters, and then retype password and then give the access code, kind of a captcha, and then click on register. Once you click on register, you will see the screen with your name, date of birth, mobile number, email address. Ensure that your name and date of birth are the same. Once you confirm and give the OTP and other details, you will not be able to change your mobile number, and therefore once your name is registered, if you have to re-register, you will have to use another mobile number. So always confirm this, and then after confirmation, no changes, click on OK here, and then enter your password which you received in your mobile. Once you get your password, then click on submit. You will get your password in your mobile. Click on submit. Once you submit, you will have your application number which is visible over here. Note that there is no mail received, but you have your application number in your SMS. We did not receive a mail. If you receive a mail, good, but otherwise your application number will be in SMS. But whatever it is, once you get this page, get your application number here, take a screenshot or send a mail to yourself. Keep it secret, but at least send a mail to yourself. And now you can click on proceed to fill application. At any point in time, you can also come back to this page and then log in with your credentials, and then go on to fill your application later. So starting to fill your applications, you have 5 stages: registration, fill application, application fee, images upload, and finally printing the acknowledgement. We'll go on to print application. First step is to select the courses. Obviously only one course is available now. It is a special timeline provided for medical and allied courses. Click on save and proceed, and then step 2 is filling the application. These are the details that you will fill. One, the basic details you see here. Next, the father and mother details, and then you complete your first part, which is your fill application part. First, select your gender, male, female or transgender, and select your nationality. Be very clear, if you are selecting nationality as others, you will not be eligible. Indian candidates, if you select nationality equal to Indian, then you will ask for nativity. We have already explained the 4 clauses: Keralite, Keralite AAS, non-Keralite 1 and non-Keralite 2. The first 3 are eligible for government seats. The last set, NK2, is they are eligible only for self-financing seats, which is all India merit 15% seats in private medical colleges alone, and second priority in NRI. Now next we are moving on to what is the eligibility. In case you don't know the eligibility, once again look at it. We have already explained that. Now next we look at the second option. If you select nationality as OCI, let us say over here we selected nationality as OCI, then system will tell you that admission to courses will be basis writ petition 891/2021. Basically, if you have taken your OCI card after 4/3/2021, you are not eligible for any benefits equivalent to Indians, which means you will not be eligible for government seats, but you will be considered like an OCI card holder for whom maybe NRI other seats will be available, but otherwise it will not be available. So basically, next, if you are OCI card holder, you can still select whether you are Keralite AAS, non-Keralite, etc. OCI card holders who got OCI card before 4/3/2021 are eligible for all these. So next, you can go to others, select others. If you select others, automatically it will say you're not eligible for KEAM 2025. Now we move on to the next part, which is enter your Aadhaar numbers. 12-digit Aadhaar number needs to be provided. Ensure that you enter the right number. There is no validation, so please ensure that. Then you have father's and mother's details, and then name of the guardian. In case you have a guardian, then skip all these, mention all these, and then add the guardian's details as well. Many of the candidates will skip this because there is no guardian. Father and mother details alone will need to be filled. Enter the name of your father, then your native district, which location you belong to, and then educational qualification of your father, and then occupation of your father, and then move on to the mother's details. Enter the same details for mother, and then go on and proceed. If guardian exists, then mention your guardian and relationship with your guardian. Now you go on to move on to the communication details. This is your alternative mobile number, not mandatory. A permanent address you need to mention with the house name, street name, post office, pin code, state or union territory, and district. Any place whichever is your permanent address, mention this. This does not define eligibility. Eligibility is based on birth alone and other criteria like we mentioned. You might have been born in Kerala, you might be residing in Tamil Nadu, you will still have eligibility through birth in Kerala even if you have not studied in Kerala. So that is something that we have already seen. Now if the communication address is the same as the permanent address, then fill it. Usually no communication is sent to any of these addresses, no letter or anything is sent. All communication happens through mobile or email. If it is the same as permanent address, check this box, otherwise go ahead. And otherwise go ahead and enter your new address. Now next is academic details. This is where you will mention your details. Qualifying examination, mention +2 or equivalent. Obviously that is the only qualifying examination. There is BSc etc, but you would have completed +2. Whether passed or appearing in the qualifying examination, obviously you will say passed in the examination. Board of studies, select the board of studies. All boards are available. If you completed from Kerala higher secondary, you mention Kerala. If you completed CBSE from any state, there is CBSE also, you can mention all that. If none of these are available, mention other board. So let us say you completed from Tamil Nadu, you can mention Tamil Nadu Board of Higher Secondary Education. Any state CBSE will mention CBSE there. Next, registration number of qualifying examination, mention, or APAR ID. APAR ID you might not have now, so mention your registration number. Whatever is in your 12th mark sheet, you can mention that. And whether you have studied Sanskrit at +2 level. See, this is possibly because Ayurveda might need Sanskrit base. So here mention yes or no over here. Have you applied for KEM in previous years? You can mention whether it is how many years back. Number of times you have applied till now, doesn't matter. It does not result in any eligibility or ineligibility. You can always go back to the previous pages and edit before you finally submit. Save and proceed. Next we move on to the communal reservation details. This is where the community claim is there. Be very clear about the community claim. If you don't belong to the state of Kerala, irrespective of whether you are SC, ST in Tamil Nadu, Andhra, Karnataka, Maharashtra, and you are appearing for the private institute seats in Kerala, you will not get communal reservation. If you have not been born in Kerala, or you are not a native of Kerala, then you will not get communal reservation. You will only get reservation if you have got a certificate from Kerala, from the village officer or Tahsildar, according to which category you belong to. You can start with the communal reservation. This is available only if your nationality is Indian and nativity is Keralite. So otherwise, even AIS officers, NK1, they don't have this particular clause. Start with this. If your nativity is then this will be disabled, automatically move on. If your nativity is are these given, then you will move on. If your nativity is Kerala, then you will go ahead with selecting the category that you belong to, and then selecting the community of the father and the community of the mother. So basically you are selecting one community claim for eligible reservation. This is your community that you are going to apply as. Your father might belong to one community, your mother might belong to another community, but you can apply as either community and you will select one of these communities. So this is usually how it works. Now once you select both, you will automatically get which community it is this particular category, this caste category belongs to. Here it will say NA and here it says ST, and automatically this will be populated saying if you are an intermarried caste couple, one of whom is an SC or ST, it will automatically populate saying yes. Here you have chosen general, but candidates can choose any one of your fathers or mothers category. So any ST or general can be chosen here. Now once this is done, in case everything is general, there is no community, intercaste community, then it will show us no. Now father and mother belong to different castes and one of the castes belongs to ST or SC, then you will also see your parent or grandparent, maternal grandparent and paternal grandparents details, grandfather, grandmother on both sides. You will have to enter those details for confirmation. Now next we go on to the reservation details. Please go through this very clearly, because there are lots of reservation available for Keralite candidates, and this reservation is only for Keralites, but depending upon what category you belong to, you might get very good seats. If you see a particular reservation, DK, dependent of defense skill, missing, disabled, then it means this reservation is available in all the courses. You can check all these. In case it mentions SD, children of serving defense personnel, except for pharmacy courses, it means all courses including MBBS will have this. DA means degree holders in Ayurveda. So similarly, look at all the reservations over here. You also have nursing quota, and then those who have completed homeopathy or nursing or pharmacist in homeopathy, those who have completed degree holders Ayurveda, Unani, Siddha, etc. for MBBS course, you can have a look at it and then go ahead and fill in this. Wherever it is applicable, you can fill in this. Then we move on to, and you also have NCC, sports quota, etc. Don't miss this out. Now next we have PWD reservation. So basically persons with disabilities, those who have claim PWD status should indicate the same here. Once you miss out here, you will not be able to claim PWD status, and you should also upload a valid UDID or disability certificate. You don't need to get the disability certificate from the medical counseling committee disability centers now. You will upload whatever disability certificate you have now. Claim for minority quota is the next. Next is claim for the minority quota. So once you finish this, you move on to minority quota and select whether you are claiming Christian, Muslim, Jain, Buddhist, Sikhs or Parsis. Here only Christian and Muslim minority reservations are available in the institutes to our knowledge, but still whichever minority you belong to, you can select over here. You will have to upload the relevant certificate. Claim for NRI quota. In case you are claiming NRI quota, mention yes. If NRI quota is mentioned as yes, then you will have to select the sponsor's relationship with you. So let us say your father is the sponsor, mother is the sponsor, then mention that. You will see that this is the same as all India's criteria, except that here you will have wife or husband who can sponsor, which usually is not there in all India quota, all India counseling. And you will also see that half brother, half sister and adopted father is they will be able to sponsor, and the son or daughter of grandfather, grandmother's brother or sister can do it. Kerala has a slightly liberal criteria compared to all India. So once you mention that, if NRI quota is equal to no, nothing to be selected, you can save and proceed. Once you do that, you will move on to the next step, which is the annual family income. This is primarily for the income certificate for primarily availing fee concession benefits at a later stage. So in case you've got your family income certificates for OEC or other categories, you can mention which revenue district it's from, the family income and the village office where you got the certificate in, and then move on. Finally, we have the refund details. For refund, it will be went to this bank account. There is no refund for the application fee that you are going to pay now, but at a later stage, when you are attending later rounds, if a security deposit is asked, if let us say Kerala says you have to pay this much amount, or if you have paid some fee to Kerala, the tuition fee that needs to be paid through the Kerala CE, and then later you withdrew, then the tuition fee will be refunded in certain cases. Round 1 you withdrew, round 2 you withdrew, you will get the tuition fee back, or with a deduction you might get it back later. In that scenario, when you are getting the tuition fee back, the amount will be transferred to this account. Does not matter which account you pay the amount from, it will be transferred to this account. So give your bank account here. Don't need to worry about what will happen later. Give your bank account, the amount will be transferred to you. Check everything over here and confirm and then move ahead. It should be the candidate or parents. Don't give any net center person's account, it will go on to them. So be very clear when you are filling up. Now next, complete these details and move on. Then finally we are in the preview application stage. Once the preview application is done, you will pay the fee and then upload images and certificates. We would suggest take a printout of this entire page and tick everything one by one so that it is absolutely clear for you. Please don't complete the application. Complete the application before checking every input here. There might be a mistake, it will be difficult for you to edit, so please ensure that you do it. Once you click on this, you will finally come to the declaration part and then say save and finalize. You will save and finalize. It will say save and finalize. Do you want to proceed? You can click on OK. Then you will have to move to pay the application fee. Since we selected a general category candidate, we have application fee as 650. You want to edit anything at this stage, you can edit here, go back and edit here. But once you complete your application fee payment and upload images and certificates will be there. It will not be possible. So please ensure that you edit everything here. Online payment, go to online payment. You can proceed to pay. You will have the options of debit cards and credit cards and net banking. We are not sure if any other option is available. So just check on that. As of now, at least credit card, debit card, credit card or net banking you can use and then make the payment. Once you complete the payment, it will give you this application number, amount, CE transaction ID and payment gateway transaction ID. Keep it with you. Transaction should be successful. If not, you will have to connect with CE. But in case it is not successful and tomorrow night you are still trying to fill the application, or 26th night you are trying to fill the application, next day morning 11 a.m. is the closure. Please don't wait till 10 a.m. tomorrow, the next day. Try to complete the application. By paying again, you will get a refund of the initial 650, or at least waiting is not worth it. Upload photographs. Once you do this, you will move on to the upload photographs and certificates part, where you will have to upload images and photographs. You will have to pull in the file format in JPEG format in the size given here with width and height given over here. Photograph and signature need to be uploaded. Please upload right images and then move ahead. And then we move on to the next part, which is the upload certificate part. This is possibly a big it will take some time for you to do that. First thing that you need to do is click on download proformas here. There will be a lot of proformas which will have your number, exact number. For example, let us say you are looking for ex-serviceman quota. You will have to print this, take it to the nearest center, welfare ex-serviceman welfare center, and then get it signed by the district welfare officer. So there, when you get it signed from the nearest ex-serviceman center, your application needs your name and your roll number. Here, if you download your proforma, you will get that. Clear? So once, before you upload over here, you will have to get this done and then get it signed with your roll number, etc., and then upload. For certain certificates, it will be automatic. You will automatically get a certificate. Your application number, roll number is not required. For example, let us say you are giving your birth certificate as certificate to prove nativity for Keralites. Nothing is required. But for certain certificates, you will need that. So download all the relevant proformas for special category, etc., and see anything if anything is required. The guidelines are also provided here. Now it will clearly mention what certificates are required and what certificates are not mandatory. Go ahead and click on everything and upload certificates. Everything is given over here. What denotes what is a proper proof, etc. You can have a look at it. Proof of nationality is SSLC, birth certificate or passport or OCA card. Proof of nativity is asked. There is a confusion regarding proof of nativity for NK2 candidates. For NK2 candidates, a letter from the headmaster of the school that they last studied in is also sufficient. You can get a letter and then add it or attach it for proof of nativity. SSLC or relevant certificates, etc., are for NK1 candidates. NK2 candidates, they have mentioned only passport and certificate. You can, maybe if you are not claiming nativity anyways, you can just upload any passport. They will not give you nativity. That is it. No problem. And then go on to intercaste marriage certificate and other certificates, non-creamy layer certificate, intercaste marriage certificate with in case you are belong to intercaste couple of SC, father or mother SC or ST, then in that case you will have to get the extract of school admission letter of register of your parents, migration status proof, etc. All these need to be given. So ensure that in such cases you give the right certificate. Give the income certificate, and for claiming specific special reservations you will have to give those certificates, PWD certificate, and for claiming concessions, etc., you will need this certificate. So Sanskrit study certificate, and for each one you will upload the certificate and then give the view the certificate and check everything. There is no proper view over here as a separate image, so you will have to click on this and view it and then check if it is right. If it is not right, click on the remove button and go ahead and upload it. These we are giving you giving you some inputs on what is being shown when you click on this particular link: proof of nationality, proof of nativity, etc. If for nativity proof, it mentions that you should not upload an Aadhaar card very clearly. What is given under nativity only you need to upload. For non-creamy layer certificate, it says it should be from this authority. If it is SC, ST, it should be from this authority, etc. And similarly, so on. Minority quota, Muslim and Christian minority only exists. In case you have a minority certificate, you should get a minority certificate from the village officer. Other state minority candidates might be eligible for AC or MM seats. We are just confirming that. We will just check and let you know. And then finally, all these certificates you will have to have in originals when you're going in. Once you complete this and submit, that is the end of the entire thing. Once you submit, you have to print your acknowledgement form, and when you print your acknowledgement form, ensure that your acknowledgement form and all the details are available with you. Still, you can upload more certificates at this stage, but editing is not possible. So ensure that you print your acknowledgement form properly and keep it, and also your application form, you can always have it with you when you print. This is the application acknowledgement with all the details. But if you want to know the entire details, when you go here, you will have a preview application, right? At this stage, you will have to get the entire application printed. Like we said, always check this preview application form and get the entire thing printed. So that is pretty much from our side. The final application will look like this, and it will also say what is the payment, transaction ID, whether it is successful, online, etc. You can always check that, and your signature and every detail will be available over here. This is an example. It might look slightly different for you, so have a look at that, and then any queries you can call CE. And in case you've not been following ZyNerd, please join our WhatsApp channel and group which we have for, and we will be discussing everything. We have a separate group for Kerala. ZyTales community you can join, and the Telegram channel also you can join. You can also call us and email us on this number for any queries. We have a complete platform where you will have full information on the entire counseling process in terms of allotments, closing ranks, the fee structure of different institutes, what seats are available within Kerala, outside Kerala, for as open seats, within Kerala, what ranks did every seat close in, etc. Every detail is available in ZyNerd for getting you the best seat that you deserve. All the best for the counseling. Leave your comments on this session as well. Thank you.